I am going to try and explain something out of Qi Gong. I think it's called Inner Nourishing technique, and it's a very passive, but also very powerful um, internal meditation that can be done really at any time. And I have found that I'm starting to do it more during periods of interrupted sleep. I have interrupted sleep every day, every night, every morning, that is. And I do take a little medication during that time, so I get at least a couple, 3 more hours of sleep. The medication doesn't always do it quickly. Sometimes it takes a while for me to fall back asleep. Usually I do get up to use the bathroom, but either way, I've had interrupted sleep for many years. So in the past year or so, during this phase where I wake up, I've started to incorporate this breathing technique called Inner Nourishing. And it sounds really simple, and it is really simple. And I've noticed when I do this that, and also if I'm laying on the couch and I'm doing a guided meditation, and if I'm struggling with getting a deeper breath or if I'm shallow breathing, I have found that this breathing technique will immediately force me to breathe deeper and slower. And it's really, really unconscious of me to be breathing shallowly. And I and since I've started doing this for the interrupted sleep issue, I mean, I do it with the medicine, but when I do this early in the morning when I'm trying to get back to sleep, I notice that I'm breathing shallowly. So, what it is in Qigong and in other forms of meditation, I can't show you this because I don't have an x-ray camera, but I will try and describe it. So, in the in-breath, when you inhale, your tongue is resting on the tip of your tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth, like in the middle of the roof of your mouth. So you inhale, for this particular technique, you inhale with the tip of your tongue resting on the roof of your mouth. And when you're inhaling, you want to say something in your mind that's only 9 syllables, and this is a Qigong thing. 9 is something that comes up a lot. I'm not a Qigong expert, definitely not. But so what I say is, can I even remember? I'll say in my mind, I am sleeping now. I might say calm. So I am sleeping now, calm. And then with the exhale, you let your tongue descend to the bottom of the mouth just in a relaxed, normal way. And when you exhale, you can say something like, I often say, and I am healing, or and my body and mind are healing. Sometimes I'll inhale, I am sleeping now, and I'll exhale, and calm and healing. You can make it up. The latter part of the phrase, I don't think there have to be the specified number of syllables. And this is from Ken Cohen's book. It's in the index. It's called Inner Nourishing technique. So if you look online, you may be able to find pictures of how to position your tongue. It's not a really happy image, but if you pretend like you had burned the roof of your mouth and you go and you put your tongue up there, it's just the middle of the palate. And that's where you inhale. And then exhale, you let the tongue descend. So this is for the inner nourishing technique. There's other Qigong meditation techniques where you do not let the tongue descend. The tongue will stay at the roof of your mouth throughout the inhale and the exhale. And I may make another video on this to give more examples. You can also specify exact things. Like one thing I think he says in his book is like if you're meditating versus sleep disruption, you could say like on the inhale, I am calm and strong and relaxing now, you know, something like that, if you just want to do that without a sleep intention. I am not saying it helps me get back to sleep. I have no idea, but I do notice an incredible shift with what my lungs are doing, and it's so profound sometimes that I'm actually too tired to keep it up for very long. Probably because I'm really tired and I need to sleep more, but it's definitely worth trying. And even if you're feeling really stressed somewhere, you can just sit there and in your mind, like, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and inhale and think something that would be grounding or healing or helpful, 9 syllables, and then do the rest, the exhale, let the tongue descend, and then exhale through your nose probably. So I hope this was helpful. I wish I could actually show what the inside of the mouth looks like, but I can't. And I have noticed, like I said, it really expands my lung capacity. And just final anecdote, it was a couple of months ago, I think I was doing a guided meditation. Like initially it was guided, then it was quiet, and I just couldn't, like, I'm like, why can't I relax? What is going on with me? Why is my mind, like, I have no idea. Why am I all over the place? Why am I stressed? And I just tried it, and it was during the day. It wasn't like for sleep, and I just tried it, and my lungs immediately responded. So I'm wondering if that's like an acupuncture point or a neurologic point that will cause a sort of a parasympathetic response. I don't know. I haven't analyzed it that far. So, okay, good luck with this, and I hope it works. And if anything, it's always good to take a breath and exhale. Bye.